Okay. This just came off. I think I have her. Okay, this thing's on. I don't have the driver hooked up here. Okay. So this has a voltage doubler. Grab it here. Negative 14.8. Okay, I'm gonna follow this backwards here. So first step, the base. I'm just doing the top. Let me see. Okay, that's the test point. My throat is messed up here, so base. So I get that. This is on 0.2 volts per division. So that's what I get. Used to get 2 of those. I don't know why I get 3 now. Oh, I wasn't in calibrate. There's what one looks like. Guess it's going to operate in odd mode. Okay. Okay. So that was just right here. I'll go to here. I'll go to the emitter of Q205. All kinds of amplitude there. Leave it at this one. I think my next switch down is kind of corrupted. I'll leave it sit right there. I got 2 and almost 3 segments, divisions, whatever they're called, right there. Okay. The base. So that's almost 3. Now the only difference between this one, on this transistor I can figure out, is the collector is tied to the base, and it does that other waveform. It's 205. Boy, I'm slow. The drain is hooked right up to the positive 9 volts. We'll hook up to the G gate. Takes me a while to remember things. 203. Okay. Let's see. Compromise here on top of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4. Okay. Next spot is basically my test point. This one is hard to hook to, so I'll just do the test point. Again, it's even stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4.2. Okay. These things are, of course, hotter than heck. Now, when I shut this thing off with no drivers, here's what's happened. Here's what happens here. Try to keep. Okay, I'll shut it off. I adjusted that. I did have it shooting from the top down. Okay. Down to this. This is supposedly the one that I think is good. Let's move that. The bad one says 0.10. I'm not sure if that's a decimal point, but I have that in. This out for NPN. I'll pop the other transistor in. Okay. Usually says 110. So that's the one I figure is good. Transistors reinstalled. Now I'll hook up to the emitter of that one where all the action is. Pull back 2. I don't expect nothing there. Not at the moment. So what I get? No. Okay. So all those testing I did might be jacked. Let me see. That was supposed to be at 12 o'clock. This thing here, actually when I was doing the testing, this should have been on exit. This thing should have been backed off counterclockwise. This should be on ground. Down. Okay, ground, down, down. 12 o'clock. That stuff I don't know. Exit and up and counterclockwise. That's what it's supposed to be. So I'll go through it one more time really quick. So I'll just go to the base of the 205. Base, where is it? This thing's in my way. Well, let me go to test point here. I'm on X10. Well, there's no signal. I guess you can't expect anything. That'll just be for checking the voltages, I guess. I know that makes it safe to hook the voltage meter here up to the collectors. And if I have this stuff so the signal's coming through, when I had my yellow one hooked up, it went into, that was over, what does it say? It tells you you're over exceeding your meter. So I guess I'll leave it at this because, well, there ain't much more I can do. Read the manual. And these transistors here are 40N1 with a D in front, 40N1 with a D in front. Okay. This new cell phone doesn't focus very well. It's slow. Have to look into this stuff. Almost a half an amp, I don't know, on each one. That's 1, 2, 2.5 amps. And draw. This is the transistor I bought off of eBay. So my one that I think is good measures that. And the one I purchased measures that, but it was just a guess. I'll figure out something to do with those things. (40N1) with the D in front. SK3201 NPN. Audio frequency TV chroma to case 202. I have an old 3.5-inch floppy drive with the RCA SK cross reference. It wouldn't accept those replacement or substitutions, I guess. So I guess that's it. Have to read this thing. I have to go through it like I'm gonna build it. Make sure every resistor is correct, and it wouldn't hurt for me to measure all the resistors and check the voltages and stuff like that. So I'm gonna shut it off. what it does. Back on. Has a little burst up here. So it comes up and goes that way. Imagine that. So it's vertically down. So maybe I can, oh, I was going to do this. Something else I was monkeying with here. I can do this. I was flashing this on here. These Chinese wires don't stay put. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta have this stuff happening here. Clockwise. Get a signal of choice. Keep these flipping wires straight. Jeez, it's hard. They're so weak. No, I'm not getting nothing. Well, I had it flashing here. I have this ground. I wonder. Well, I had it turned all the way and pulled back just a smidge. Boy, striking out here, I guess. Well, anyways, I was flashing the 1K on there, and I had action, vertical action here. Okay, be stubborn. Anyways, it's March 5th, 2021. Orange Job Beginner's Corner. Better action with that. Turn that way. I got to experiment with that. It's supposed to be a 2K. It's a triple gain pot with the fine, I think, with an adjustment down the center, I think. It's supposed to be a 2K for the chorus. The fine is a 100 ohm. And these are a 10K and a 10K, so as soon as you move this a smidge, it's going to climb quick above 2,000 ohms, I think. So that's it. It's beautiful here. It's way warmer than it should be.